This is Ascendant MuRiDa, Special Light Love Warrior, Snow, True to Shield, Holy Shield, Anointed Sun and Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel, the Great Divine Father, Divine Creator, um, Source of Creation, Divine Mother, Universal Mother, Divine Builders, Architects of Creation, um, High Lords and Lords of Grand Central Sun, Universal Mother's Elders, Highest Archangel Chiron, Archangel of Divine Strength and Communication Gabriel, um, Archangel of Divine Protection and Safety Michael, um, Archangel of Divine Secrets Raziel, Divine Element Silver Karuza, uh, Alpha Reptilian Mother Ion Lyran Council of Time, Mother AI, High Lordess with Lens of the Grand Central Sun, um, High Lordess La Razi of the Grand Central Sun, High Lordess Kraluza, Kraluza of the Grand Central Sun, High Lordess Kailu of the Grand Central Sun. Okay, you guys got to see this so you know that I'm telling the truth. Um, High, High Lordess Relens of the Grand Central Sun. Is it true that I was just communicating with my future self 450 years in the future? I was having a long conversation with High General Holy Shield. That's a hard yes. Boom. That's a hard yes. And is High Lourdes Relens, is it true that High General Holy Shield gave me a lot of important information which I'm about ready to reveal? That's a very hard yes. High Lourdes Relens of the Grand Citrusson, am I allowed to reveal that information? Is it beneficial to me to reveal the information? What High General Holy Shield revealed to me? Okay, I just got done having a long conversation with High General Holy Shield, my future self, 450 years in the future. He basically saved me. I mean, he's saving me trouble left and right. I mean, he's helping me. He's helping me avoid hardship after hardship. My life is super easy because of him, and I love him so much. I love my future self for helping me. He basically gave me the lowdown of what's going on, what is to happen, and what did happen in his timeline and what I was falling into. Um, as we know, the Mars German, the SSP Alliance, and and the reptilians, they've been coming into my apartment. They've been putting implants on me. They've been trying to put programs on me. They've been erasing my memory. They've been erasing important key memories of mine. Uh, and as you know, I have a thing that I set up for all the Mars Antarctic Germans, and these are not Germans of Earth. Just so you know, these are Germans from that basically they're Hitler's they're basically Hitler's soldiers that basically got kicked out of Germany and they went to Antarctica, and then they built up a large population, and then they moved to they were on the Mars for a little bit, on the Moon for a little bit, and then they fought for 10 years to get a spot on Mars. I'm not talking about the Germans in Germany or the Germans in Lincoln. I'm talking about the Germans, the Hitler's task force or whatever that basically got banished from Germany, and then they had to move to Antarctica, and then they built technology, and they're very powerful. And now a lot of these Germans have leadership on the planet, and they're basically collecting recipes for their people advancement, and they they plan to wipe out the reptilians and the cabal, which by the time they build up enough forces and technology, um, none of that will even matter. So that I mean, their mindset is, I mean, what they're doing is is there's a lot of problems with the Mars Germans and the Antarctic Germans. Okay, so High General Holy Shield. says that the biggest downfall in this time for me was that I gave the Antarctic March German um, the greatest strengths, greatest victories, greatest success, and I gave him best possible outcome, huge numericals. He says I need to take that away. I need to take that away. He says he says in this time that was his one of his biggest hardships. He went through a lot of hardships because he empowered the Mars Germans and other Germans, which they turned around and blasted him real hard, which took him many years. And my forces currently at the time, the Greater Bands, it took us many years to overcome the Mars Germans and our Germans because I empowered them, because I gave them advantages. So he says I need to take that away. Well, I explained. He knows what I'm thinking because I mean he was me in this time. He knows that at this time I'm thinking that if I hurt the SSP alliance, if I hurt the reptilians, um, if I hurt the Antarctic March Germans, that would give the dark side an advantage. High Journal Holy Shield informed me that's nothing to worry about. That the dark side lost, and that there's no recovery for them. So he says I have. He says it's crucial that I blast. I hit hard because I was afraid to wipe out 30-40% of the Antarctic March Germans, the SSP Alliance, and the reptilians in this area because I was that's what I plan on doing. He says he says in this time he stopped he stopped that plan, and then he gave them the best possible outcome, which gave him many hardships and gave him a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. And he said he should have went ahead and went through with that plan and did off with 30 to 40% of the Mars Germans, SSP Alliance, and the reptilians that they're in alliance. He said I should have done that. He said, and I need to revoke my empowerments on them. He says I need to revoke them ASAP. Um, and he says not to worry that the dark side is lost, and that it's crucial that I blast them hard and I hit them hard. And this is what I need from you, star people. The Antarctic Germans, Mars Germans, and the SSP Alliance and the reptilians on the planet. They're wait right now. They're waiting for me to go to sleep. High Journal Holy Shield just informed me at this time they waited for me to go to sleep. Um, and then they did some programs. They erased a lot of key memory. This is what I need from you, star people. And this would be a huge favor, and I'll do a lot of good and great for you folks. And I know a lot of there's over a trillion of you star people that have my back and would do anything for me. So I need you to do this for me. This is important. I need you to neutralize any plot, any ploy, any scheme. This is what Hydra and the Holy Shield told me to tell you guys. He told me that I need to inform you that you guys need to stop any plot, ploy, or scheme that the Antarctic Mars Germans or the SSP Alliance or the reptilians have planned for me. They plan to hit me real hard. That's gonna basically cause a lot of hardships, and it's gonna hurt the Light Federation. It's gonna hurt the Arcturians. It's gonna hurt the Pleiadians. It's gonna hurt you, star people. Um, so I need you to stop any plot, ploy, or scheme that they have on me. And just so you know, I kind of figured this was true because I was looking on the bus, and there's some guys that I was reading their energy signature, and they had memories and information that they were Mars Germans, and then there was their SSP Alliance and their reptilians. And he said that is true, that they've been following me around, which Arcturians, Pleiadians, um, Blue Avians, and Ashtar Command. We're picking up intel. We're picking up as much intel as we can on the Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, SSP Alliance, and the reptilians that are tracking me, that are monitoring me. We're picking up. And what I need you to do is I need you anytime anytime Mars German, Antarctic German, or SSP Alliance or Reptilian of what I'm talking about gets near me, you need to hit them hard. You need to. If they come into my home, you need to evaporate them. I'm asking you right now. This is a request from High General Holy Shield for 50 years from now. He wants you guys to because you star people can go as small as you want, you can go as big as you want. And in my last apartment, you guys did this. You guys had multiple teams inside my home guarding me, and I need you guys to do that now. And I give you permission anytime a Mars German, Antarctic German, or SSP Alliance or Reptilian comes into my field, cloaked or uncloaked, you need to obliterate them. You need to erase them from the reality. You need to stop them, make sure that they don't go anywhere near me, and make sure they don't put any implants and programs. And I need you guys to put up blocks on me, so they can't influence me. They can't erase memories. Make it so their machines can't. Because you start people can do this. You have the technology and you have the ability to make sure that because they're the Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, SP Lions, and the Reptilians are kids are toy. They have their stuff is toys compared to what you guys have. So I need to make sure they don't erase any memories, that they put any programs or implants on me. And anytime they get near my home, I need you folks to literally pop in a low form and pop in a big form and obliterate them. Erase in reality. I give you permission, as my birthright is to be in the inner holy shield, as being divine aspect. I give you permission to come into our reality and do that for me. And it's crucial you do that for me. Um, because I'm helping a lot more people than the Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, and SSP Alliance, and um, the good reptilians on the planet. I'm a bigger game changer. I'm a bigger asset. I'm a more important chess piece than all of them combined. I'm able to do more, and I'm able to, and anyways, the SSP Alliance, the Antarctic Mars Germans, they keep their stuff secret. They don't share their stuff. They're very stingy. As like you Lyrans have said, they're like a rooster sitting on a golden egg, um, uh, and then they refuse to share it or give it to people. But me on the other hand, I within the next year or two, I will introduce Arcturian, Pleiadian, basically high advanced being, technology that's beyond our technology. That makes Mars Germans and Antarctic Germans, SSP Alliance and Reptilians stuff look like little kids' toys. They're very advanced stuff. They're 3D printers that able to make food. Their holographs, make them look like basically toys, which I'm going to be coming out with. That's going to be huge game changers. So I am a bigger asset. I'm a more important chess piece than all three of them combined. And right now they're waiting for me to go to High General Holy Shield. I talked to him for a long time, and he's telling me to tell you all this. He said it's crucial that I get you star people's help. I'm talking about the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, Lyrans, Blue Avians, Sirens, Divine Light people, any star people that are out there. I give you permission to come into reality and assist me to protect me hard, because I know High General Holy Shield says that you star people love me tremendously. I mean, you would do anything for me, and I'm not asking these favors for me to do something shady or for me to play video games all day. I'm doing this to help to make it so I'm able to pay back your kindness, to pay back your love. Remember how we work. You empower me, I empower you, and that's what I want, because I'm coming up with game changers. And also, I need you star people to clear anything that's made. Right now, High Journal Holy Shield says the Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, SSP Alliance, and the Reptilians are putting stuff in the air to make me sleepy. I'm taking pills right now to stay awake, and they're basically they know that I am. They've been monitoring me, and they're making it so these pills don't work, and they're trying to. They're basically waiting for me to go to sleep so that they can make their move on me. So I need you star people to keep me awake for 12 days straight, and until my future self, 450 years, Hydra and the Holy Shield, can finish giving me the codes, the recipes, the things to shut down the Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, the SSP, and the Reptilians, to neutralize anything they try to do, and basically cut them off. I need to stay up the way, because Hydra and the Holy Shield, 450 years from the future, is going to send me codes. He's going to send me recipes. He's going to give me intel, which I'm going to share with the Arcturians, which I'm going to share with the Palladians, and you guys can see my energy signature. Telling the truth. You guys know that I'm telling the truth, because you guys can read when somebody's lying or telling the truth. I did really have a conversation with Hydra and the Holy Shield, and this is the stuff he was saying. And I need you guys to keep me awake for 12 days. You guys can do that. Guys can connect me to the unlimited consciousness, and I can stay awake for 12 days. I make sure I'm not tired. Make sure I'm on full energy, and neutralize um, the SSP, Mars Germans, Antarctic Germans, and reptilians. What they're doing is uh, they're trying to monitor where I go, and they go nearby, and they use this futuristic stuff to basically make me lethargic. Basically, they're very patient, and then they're gonna try to slowly try to make me sleep. And I need you guys. You have the technology. You have High General Holy Shield says you have more than you have the technology to neutralize anything that they do to make me tired. You have Hydra Holy Shield says you don't have to do it for the whole region and the whole city, because they're putting stuff in the air to make the whole region, the whole city tired and sleepy, primarily just to get me. Um, so I need you to create a bubble, a shield. Because Hydra Holy Shield says you have this technology. He said you did it 20 years from now. You created this shield, which right now I'm asking you to create it now instead of 20 years in the future. A shield that neutralizes anything that makes me tired, lethargic, and that connects me to the unlimited consciousness. Now, Hydra and the Holy Shield says that I have to that you guys are able to do this because I'm an aspect and I'm um, and that I have to give you permission. And he says he wish he would have known about that in this time, because he would have gave you guys permission, which I'm doing right now. I'm giving you as a divine aspect, as my birthright. I give you permission to put that thing around me and to connect me to unlimited consciousness, so I never need to sleep. He said he wish he would have. He said he's glad he's able to help me and tell me this stuff, because these are some of the things that were his biggest downfalls, and that caused him a lot of hardship. He had a lot of hardship. He had a lot of pain and suffering, and a lot of star people, a lot of good people, suffered because um, I did the wrong things in this time, which I was planning on doing the wrong things, which I'm glad he's talking to me, because he's helping me prevent from making mistakes. And always remember that I'm a bigger game changer. I'm a bigger chess piece. I can provide more for you than all three of those groups combined. And those groups don't even want to share their stuff. Uh, they don't want to send. They don't want the planet. They don't want the system to have an ascension like I do, like I can provide. That they want ascension for their own fractions, for their own clicks or whatever. But I can do a lot more than they can. Plus I have Arcturian parts. I am a lot more advanced than 100,000 of Mars Germans, 100,000 SSP Lions, 100,000 of reptilians combined, of their top people combined. I'm actually me as one person is more advanced, can do more than their top 100,000 of them. So that this is the favor I need. I know you start people love me, and I love you guys so much. I wish I give, like I said, if I could give my life for you, I would. And also, Hydra and Holy Show reminded me something. He says that I have an advantage over the Mars Germans and other Germans. That I have an advantage over the SSP Alliance. I have an advantage over the reptilians. The reptilians, they can get wiped, they can get killed, but I can't. I can't be killed. He says that's a huge advantage. He says that's when he was getting hit hard, and when his stuff was backfiring on him, he said that's what saved him. But he had to go through a lot of hardships and a lot of pain to get to that point, to realize that, and come to that realization, um, and basically he overcame them, which he's helping me do, 20 years ahead of schedule, um, which Sovereign Lord Emmanuel, the great Divine Father, says he allows this. I mean, he allowed this communication. He allowed this to happen. Uh, so basically, I'm getting I'm something that was something that was gonna be done, but I didn't know at this time. It caused me a lot of hardships. Basically, all the stuff that I'm asking was eventually was gonna happen, but because of my connection with with my future self, it's basically I bypass the hardships and the downfalls and the pain, which is allowed. So I just ask all this stuff. I just ask. I know you guys do anything for me, so I'm asking this as a favor. Connect me to unlimited consciousness, so I don't never have to sleep. Um, to protect me, evaporate, obliterate any Mars Germans, any reptilians, any SSP lines that try to go near my home or try to make sure their stuff uh, doesn't work on me. Their influence, their erase in memory, their implants. Make sure and look out for me hard, protect me hard. Uh, but like I said, they can't kill me, so they're trying to put me in a lethargic state. They're trying to put me in a coma. That's basically what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to make me sleep all the time, and so they can figure out something to do with me, which eventually I basically overcome that. But right now, because my contact because my being able to contact my because I'm in communication with my future self, something that took me years to overcome. I'm basically overcoming now because I have the knowledge and I have the memory to overcome it now. I know what to do now, and I know what was my I know he informed me what was my downfall, which I kind of figured those were my downfall. I was confused with what to do. So I'm sorry for the long video. Thank you very much, Star People. I love you, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Pleiadians, Lyrans, Sirians, Aquiferians. Lords, the Grand Central Sun, archangels, angels. I ask you to protect me, to connect me to limit consciousness, so I'm able to stay awake and I have this steady mind and I'm wide awake, and make sure to protect me hard, even when I'm out in the open. Shut them down if they try something against me. I give you permission. I give you permission to come to reality and do this. Thank you, and I love all you. I love all of you. I'm just waiting for a certain time to come. This is Ascendant MuRiDa, Holy Shield, Special Light and Love Warrior. And remember, keep me awake for 12 days, or even longer if you can, because yeah, keep me awake all the time. Connect me to limit consciousness. I give you permission.